good? This is Calvin X. I hope this podcast finds you in good health, in good spirits, and in an awesome state of peace. When taking analysis of the black existence in America, it is important to exercise good discernment and be honest with oneself. Throughout the years, I've noticed that there's one thing black people hate doing as a collective, and that is to take a mirror to the black existence and take full analysis of its wretchedness and slave-like behavior. I'd like to thank Brother Randy Cooper for sharing his thoughts with me on this issue.
I got you right there down this road.
Yo, it's Brother X, Calvin X. I'm sitting at Cowboy Park with Brother Randy. We're going to drop a cipher on the black-on-black social interaction. My man, please give me your interpretation of how brothers and sisters are interacting socially. What's your assessment?
Well, our interaction socially amongst our people is very intimidating. In my point of view, I think we expect too much of each other, and it intimidates the next brother, the next sister. Even with sisters approaching sisters is very intimidating because one has to compete with the next, compete with our society's views of how we should be as a people.
So within the nation, you argue that black people compete with each other too much.
Way too much, especially trying to be something other than our original selves, than what we are. We're trying to compete to be the next, who want to be the next, let's say, rich one or success story out the ghetto, or who's going to be the next one to get the first best car, clothes. Right now in the social media, who's going to get the most views or the most attention. Nobody is actually being their authentic selves. Because we don't even know what our authentic selves is.
We have no knowledge of self.
At all.
Slavery robbed us of a lot.
And I really believe that wholeheartedly. I really know that wholeheartedly. This is just my opinion, my facts. I'm not going to say my opinion. Our people would never get ahead until we get from under this spell. Whatever you want, the Christianity, Jesus spell, because we weren't doing that. That's something that was given to us by some people that never wanted us here, still don't want us here, still don't care about us, but we still adopt their culture, their religion, their way of life, which we try so hard to fit into. Never agree with that. So that's got something to do with our social interaction amongst ourselves, because we're trying to be like the Caucasians.
So we're a lost tribe.
We're most definitely lost. We're still here, but we just don't know who we are.
Mentally and spiritually lost is what I meant.
Mentally and spiritually lost, we were robbed. So I like the term prisoners of war, because we were over here captured.
Prisoners of war?
Prisoners of war. I love that. Because for one, we're still fighting for our independence in the land that we don't even know belong to us. A lot of us adopted the theory that we came from Africa. A lot of us adopted the theory that we are African Americans. I can't condone that. That's something that was given to us by Jesse Jackson. He called us African Americans. Well, we never called ourselves African Americans because we weren't all from Africa. A lot of us are Native Americans, indigenous from this land. Yes. And that's something that we need to research.
If black folk know the history.
But not just that, black folks, they called us black. They called us black. I'm one of them. They called us. They gave us every name that we have right now. They gave us Christian. They gave us Baptist. They gave us black. They gave us our last name.
But to simplify the conversation, I'm gonna refer to us as black so we know who we're talking about.
Of course, and I do, I do agree with that. If you want to put it in those terms, yes, we are all that supreme color, if that's what you want to call it, that dominant color, the shade of perfection is black. Everything derives from it, from the womb to the tomb. You was born in darkness, you're gonna return to darkness all day long. I agree with that. I mean, that's an actual fact. But the actual fact is that we're all not from Africa. And it was never proven that we're all from Africa.
Got you. But we are here in America. And the fact is, black people have no social sense of togetherness.
We were stripped of that. We were stripped of that.
We were stripped of a lot of things. But we can blame the white man all day long.
No, it's no longer.
In 2026,
you can't blame him.
You got to stop that argument.
Well, see, now the argument is not the black man. It's not the black. The argument is I'm gonna blame myself. I'm gonna blame
Or
myself.
you can't take on
You know,
the
I
weight
can
of the
only
whole
take.
nation,
I can't
brother.
take the weight of the whole nation, but I can take responsibilities for the part that I'm supposed to play as
Fair
a
enough,
black
fair enough,
father,
fair
as a
enough.
black
Gotcha.
man, with the knowledge that I have, and I'm supposed to pass it on to my black children, which I believe I have done the best of my ability. You know, you can plant the seed and water it, but you gotta watch it grow. We keep telling our children the same lies that our mothers and fathers and grandparents told us. You know, somebody said, "Oh, do you believe in Jesus?" I asked, "Why you don't believe in Jesus?" Because I don't believe in Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? It's the same difference. It was all a
Okay,
fairy tale
building
and a
off that
fable.
context, we were trained as children to subscribe to fairy tales.
Yeah.
You had Jesus, you had the Easter Bunny,
Yeah.
Santa Claus, Tooth
Yes.
Fairy. So we've been lying to kids. I've been lied
All
to, I
our
know, in
all
all
our
our
life.
lives, brother. So, okay.
So, and it's hard to accept the truth once you've been fed all these lies. You know, I say this. You
Well,
can just take an example for the
I'm gonna
animals that
argue
people
that because you
have.
say it's hard
To teach them
to
this.
accept the truth. But
Yeah.
if you're a grown ass adult, you're supposed to be adaptive to the truth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got
Because
one
if you're
right
30,
now for you,
40,
right?
yeah, I mean, you're 30, 40. I'm not going to accept the fact that you grew up lied
Lied
to,
to.
and now that you're grown, you don't accept nothing that's real.
Now
You
check this
understand?
out. I had a conversation with a young lady, and she said she wanted to have a Bible study. And I said, yeah, we could teach Bible as long as we teach the truth and the facts of the Bible. She said, yeah, let's use the King James version. I said, man, King James, fuck King James. We gotta use his version. She says, oh no, don't you talk like that about King James. I said, why not? You know King James? She was like, no, but he wrote the Bible. I said, what you know about King James?
He didn't write the Bible, right?
Right.
Okay.
This is what she
Okay,
said, you
okay.
know.
I
But this
got
is
you.
what
With
this
her
is the
limited
knowledge.
with her
This is the
yeah.
knowledge that she knows and how we was tricked and hypnotized because she swore like King James was the Jesus to the Bible.
But brother, if you ask the average black person who says they're an devout Christian or Muslim, okay, you ask them where did religion come from, they couldn't tell
No,
you.
at all,
You
at
know what I'm
all. And
saying?
the thing is, we're so satisfied. If you take that religion from us, we'll be scared because we wouldn't know what to do.
All right, now let's apply that to my opening question. The social interaction between brothers and sisters.
Like I said,
It's fucked up.
it's
For
fucked up
what
because
reason?
we don't know what to do as a people. We don't have. Listen,
How hard is it to love you, love and respect you, brother? You know what I mean? How hard is
to
that?
get it from yourself. But see, when you weren't raised, when you were raised under pain and
Now
torture,
we're
you
talking
know what I'm
upbringing. Okay,
saying?
that changes
Yeah,
the
yeah.
subject. Okay,
Your whole
okay,
upbringing, when you
okay.
all you know is stepdaddies and your mom getting abused, or not saying that happened in my life, but this happened in a lot of
It
people's
happened a
life.
lot of our,
If you
yes,
look
sir.
at us, when they took, I always say a joke to people. When James Evans died, that's when they took the black father out the home. And I say that to say this because right now it's not uncommon for a mother to have more than one baby father
Yes.
or a father to have more
And
than
that's
one
the
baby
sad
mother.
part, brother.
And it's not uncommon for brothers and sisters to have different daddies. It's sad. It is
It is sad.
sad.
It's
So now
dysfunctional, but it's become our normality, though.
it is our normality, and that starts the social issues in the home
Got
because
you.
now you got to think
Got you.
you in the home now. Your daddy and my daddy bringing me food. Your daddy ain't no good. Now you got two siblings arguing about whose daddy is the
That
daddy.
resentment that the child feels,
And
it transcends into adulthood.
you get older, always, because now you're taking it to school. You're doing what you learned from home, you're taking it to school.
Okay.
And you teaching other children the same
Okay.
poison that you learned from home.
Would that also explain why sisters are misguided in terms of how they deal with the black
Well,
man?
now sisters aren't misguided. Sisters are very intelligent. But the thing
Some.
about now, and I'm going to say, I will say some, and I'm going to say all, but a lot of them don't know what to do with that intelligence. That's the point. A lot of them could be intelligent and don't know what to do with it. Like you can see a pretty chick and have an ugly soul. You know what I'm saying? We
Or
see
ugly
that a lot.
personality.
Yeah, we need
Just
that all the
nasty for
time.
no reason.
But a lot of them could be so beautiful and intelligent.
Have you
So
ever encountered a sister from meeting you, from go, looked at you as if you was a paycheck, a meal ticket?
yeah, a lot.
All right, all
a
right.
lot.
So you do realize once she see you that way, she has dehumanized you. Right?
Already. She already. It's just like once you see a sister and you like that, she
So
look
how do
good.
you feel about that, bro?
Well, I look at it like this. You got to talk to me before we even. You can look at me all you want. I could look at this table and say it's uncomfortable until I sit on it, and then I'm sitting here for an hour.
Would you continue dialogue with the sister?
You know, of course I would.
Okay.
The reason being because I'm a person. I'm like, if you could teach me, I could teach you. We can do something.
No doubt.
I'm always open to teaching somebody, and I'm
If she's
always
willing
open
to
to
listen.
learn. If she's willing to learn. Now, if you're unteachable, then we can't rock. We can't rock.
The only reason I would say some women, not all, are unteachable because they feel like if you're not going to play the sucker, I'll find somebody else that will.
Well, see,
You know what I mean?
now from the upbringing, because I'm telling you, they probably watched their mom play guys for suckers. Listen, I was in the upbringing like this, and this is true in my family.
Okay.
I watched all my uncles. All of my uncles have beautiful women. I watched them. All my uncles, they have different baby moms. I watched them. And guess what? Guess what I'm a product of? All my uncles and my father too. So now I have two baby moms, two children mothers, plenty of optional women if I want. If I want, I'm not like that because I don't want to waste nobody's time or I don't waste their minds. Relationships been there, done that.
Father your
You know what I'm
seeds.
saying? Yeah.
That's the most important.
Now listen, that's the most important part in my life. I'll die happy long as I know my kids love me.
That's what's up.
As long as I could call my kids right now, yeah, we love you, Dad. I'm good. I'm good with that. I don't care what nobody else say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Listen, tomorrow my kid's gonna love me. I'll accomplish everything. My youngest is 21. She can call me, I love you, Dad. That's all I gotta hear. I'm good with that. I'm good with
I
the
hold
world.
a man in high regard when he fathers his
Oh
seed.
yes, even now to this
Yes, sir.
day, if they call me, I'm gonna do what I can to do what I can. You know what I mean? And that's on everything. But at that same time, I had stepfathers in my, because my mom and dad split, so I had plenty of men teach me things.
You were lucky.
A lot of
brothers
them
ain't had
don't.
that.
But I seen some assholes try to take advantage of Mom Dukes, but she got two sons, so that wasn't rocking.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That wasn't happening. You got two sons and two daughters, so it wasn't nobody coming. And my mom was always savvy, intelligent, very much.
Okay.
Rest in
Bless
peace.
her heart, brother.
Yeah, last year she passed away.
Oh,
She was
sorry to hear
always
that, brother.
boss. My mom was always. That's why I figured you probably would have known me from my mom. Her name was Deborah Carr.
Nah.
And a lot of people know her, and they'd be like, "I didn't know you was her son."
Gotcha.
That's a lot of people. I was waiting for that to come out.
Gotcha.
But yeah, she, we had some good stepfathers and role models in our
Yes,
life.
sir,
Taught
yes,
us work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Which we don't teach our kids no more.
No more.
Right now, you cannot get your son to go to work with you. You know what I'm saying? And
So parental values fell off too.
Oh man, like I said, when James Evans died, the father left the black home.
You mean I know you're talking about the movie, the Good Times,
Good
right?
Times.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
James
But
Evans
are you
died,
applying that movie to the actual real life?
the actual real life, yes, because
You don't
after
think
that,
the black man was gone long before that though?
no,
Destroyed at least.
No, we was on our way to being destroyed.
Okay.
They was working on us. They was working on devaluating and demoralizing the black man. Because remember, back in the day, it was either your firstborn going to the army.
Yes, sir.
Now there's no, your firstborn going to jail now.
I agree with you. Dr.
You know what I'm
Dr.
saying?
Francis Quest
Yeah.
Welsing spoke very eloquent on that same
Yeah,
subject.
now your firstborn going to jail now. Once you take the father out the home, the oldest out the home, he can't come back because he got a felony. And now your dad in jail, he can't come back or he over with somebody
How
else's
about when the
kid.
sisters is on assistance, she couldn't have a man in the
can't have
house.
a man in the house.
Know what I mean? So now the state is your man.
The
You
whole
feel me?
project is a project, and that's why the women get the upper hand. A lot of people don't see that
How they got the upper hand?
because they get all the assistance,
Oh, well.
and we don't get nothing. But we make
Yeah,
the
but what
kid.
good is assistance? Ain't no love,
No,
though,
listen,
brother.
listen. Which one would you rather? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have this money or this black man in the house?
If that black
and that's
man-
and that's what they took.
Speaking
They
from a
took
woman,
the
I
money.
can't really speak from a woman's perspective, but guessing if the black man is a good dude and thorough and really loves me, I'll take the brother.
And listen, and I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of sisters is taking that money because they don't need a man.
That's what they think.
No, that's what they think until they realize that they need a man. And now the sisters ain't going. When them kids get older, guess what? You gotta work now.
I'm not.
And then when them kids get older, who's in all actuality, it takes a strong man to wife or take another woman with four
Kids
more,
from another dude, yeah.
and different dudes.
Yeah.
Not just one or two, 3 or 4 now.
You say strong, I say different. Because
They're
frankly, when I was
different.
much younger, I didn't like ready-made family.
Right. And then guess
didn't.
what? I didn't either. But my first kid is from a ready-made family. My
Okay.
first son, he's the last one of that tribe.
Okay.
He's the last one of that tribe. But I already knew I was going to do it. I knew it. It's crazy because I knew when I was 12 that I was going to go to prison. I knew I was going.
Hold up.
And that's a whole different story.
It is,
right there.
yeah.
I ain't even get it there. I knew that.
It's all right.
Man, you can call. You gotta have my number, man. You can call me. We can talk. We can continue
Absolutely,
anytime,
but we're still
man.
running, so I want to keep.
So I just because that's a whole. That's another story,
That's
man.
all right.
That's another
We'll
story.
do that another time. However, because I want to get back to the opening, because I think you agree with me that things socially is fucked up amongst our people.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know how many brothers and sisters I walk by just to, hello, how you doing? They won't speak back.
For sure. And
You know
back
what I'm
in
saying?
well, and then I'm gonna tell you something. It's where you at. I lived in a few states, right? So when I was living in Maryland, everybody waved, but it was always the older
Southern,
folks.
what they call that? Southern hospitality. Yeah.
So I was in Maryland, Cambridge, Maryland, Salisbury, Maryland, on the Eastern Shore, and yeah, I was down there when Jay-Z was down there, just to say that and all of that because he just did an interview. I was down there same time, Trenton, New Jersey, same time, New York, same time. He might not remember who I am, but we've been on the same block. I ain't gonna get into that, but everybody down there is so hospitable. You want to get a high, they don't even got to know you.
Right.
You're going to get an open the door. You might get a handshake if they introduce themselves. I mean, from Caucasians to Asians.
Do you think it's still like that down there?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I visit there frequently,
I haven't been in a minute.
I
Okay.
can still go down there and get your occasional wave, but only from the older ones.
So black
Only from the
anti-socialism
older
is regional then? Better down there and worse up here?
Yes. The reason being because it's busy up here. Right there, you know, it's very busy. Now
You make a lot of excuses for black people.
No, it's not. I do not.
When you
make
gonna
no
hold us
excuse.
accountable for some shit?
No, I do hold us accountable for what we do in our home. I hold us accountable for what we do in
how we
our
treat
home.
each other abroad, though, fam?
Well, for one, I don't have to speak to you right now. In this world, you don't have to speak to somebody respect. I can respect you
That's
enough
true.
to leave you alone.
Well, you don't know me enough to do that, but I do understand where you're coming
my
from.
my energy might not want that today. I can respect you enough to say, yeah, he over there. I ain't got to bother him.
But a hello doesn't hurt anybody.
What's up? What's up? Hey, I mean, some people don't do it. They might be in their own thoughts. We got a lot of mental cases now. Back then we didn't have it. Back then we didn't have it.
Yes.
If anybody was a little off, we called them retarded. We can't even call it that.
Mental illness is on the rise right now.
So now that's the excuse. You hear what I said?
Yes.
That's the excuse that we can use.
Okay.
Because we can take a mental day at work now. That's the excuse we could use to get away with anything.
Okay.
So now, I ain't feel like it.
All right.
What you gonna do? I don't feel like it. You buy your own toy. This is my motto.
Fair enough. I see where you're going. All right. And I actually agree with you on some points. I do.
Okay,
I'm going to
cool.
throw this one question at you. I wasn't going to go to my list, but since, well, that's me.
House head.
Yeah, right?
Hey, you gotta come to my, I'm gonna have a cigar Sunday on March 17th.
Give me your credentials.
May 17th.
Give me credentials. I'm in.
Sure enough.
Black women.
Love them.
I do too. Nothing but love and respect. Do you believe, in my assessment, that they've declared emotional warfare on the brothers?
Okay. I think they want to hold the brothers accountable emotionally.
For?
Emotionally. Well, if your intentions, for your intentions, hold them accountable for your intentions. You know what I'm saying? Don't lead a woman on and have no intent for it.
Are you talking like
I'm
to a
talking
man?
about to a man, from man to woman, from black man to black woman.
Yeah, but the question was, you agreed that black women do hold some emotional warfare
Yeah,
against
I mean, they're going to hold you accountable.
But why though? Because they ain't date all black men.
Well, no. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not going to make no excuses, but man, black men wasn't raised right, man.
A lot of black men wasn't raised right
I was. Yeah, black women wasn't raised right either.
Okay.
And that goes because the parents wasn't in
So
the
you're going
home
back to
raised.
upbringing, okay,
You
okay.
have to. That's the root of the whole.
Truth.
That's the root of everything.
Truth.
Your upbringing is the root of everything.
Truth.
If you wasn't loved, if your dad didn't love you, if your mother didn't love you, if you can't call your dad, they got a challenge. Call your dad right now, see if he answer. I could call my dad if I knew his phone number. He changed it so many times.
Gotcha.
But I know he'll answer. I know my dad to say he'd love me at the end of the conversation.
Right.
You know, that's the thing. You know, if your mom is still alive, call her. You know, it works both ways. You don't have to wait for somebody to contact you. You don't have to wait for somebody to speak to you. You can say hi 1st. If they don't speak, that's their prerogative. Bobby Brown said it. It's your prerogative.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got to speak. Maybe he got something going on his mind. He don't want to be like, well,
Gotcha.
you know.
Gotcha.
I mean, this is prerogative. Or
So as a black man, am I to assume that every time I meet a sister, piss poor attitude, I'm a paycheck. I'm not human. Am I to assume, okay, she's just been raised wrong. Let me step off. And should I make that assumption?
Well, you can make the assumption that somebody
What if I'm
done did her
wrong?
wrong.
What if I'm wrong, though?
But then she could have had a bad day.
Oh, you said
You
maybe
know,
somebody did her wrong?
Somebody did her wrong
So
and she ain't got time.
all men are at fault because one dude fucked her over?
I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, and I'm gonna agree with that. Want me to tell you why?
Talk to me,
I'm
bro.
gonna agree with that because one black man steal a purse in a white neighborhood. No, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. One black man steal a purse in a white neighborhood. Now everybody clutching their purse.
The white people
clutching their purse. So now a black woman, get dissed and hurt by a black man she trusts and love. High regards for.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong.
And now it's hard for her to trust somebody else. Even if her dad did it, even if her brother did it. You know, shit happens. A lot of people don't know that majority of our black women be getting raped by their own family members.
Well, that
early. So yes,
I would argue black men too. Sexual molestation is one of the conversations in black community no one wants to have.
Yeah. So now with that being said, that's a door.
But you're making the argument, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That a lot of sisters have been burned by black men.
Yeah.
I argue, not that you're wrong, you're right, but I also argue that black men have been shit on by black women.
And that's the truth too, because we've been used, like you said, as a meal ticket. You say, all right, let's say for instance, I say, yeah, I work for the state. You're like, you make big money. No, I don't, baby. I make enough to get me by. In this world society, you know you need two incomes. Mm-hmm. You know that. Mm-hmm. We only make enough right now to take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. Unless you're forced to take, not saying forced, but you have to provide for your children. You're going to make a way.
Right.
But right now, my children are grown.
To your point, once they closed the factories where a black man could hold a family down off a factory job, two-income families was necessary.
And they necessary
now. It was necessary then, okay?
And they necessary now. Listen, I have 2 jobs right now for just me.
Gotcha.
For just me, just for my enjoyment, my way of life, my comfortability.
Yes, sir.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, I do not want to pay nobody else's bills. Like, we could pay our bills, but I'm not gonna be living here paying your bills. I'm not gonna be, even if I was in a ready-made family, I had a problem taking care of somebody else's kids.
Rule of thumb for me, I can't speak for the next man, but if I meet a chick and the first thing, not the first thing, but her conversation is leaning to I need help, you can't help me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't help me because we all need some help on some level.
Everybody do.
Know what I mean?
And I'm like this. I'm more or less like, okay, you want to help each other. Because if you can say we can help each other, then let's find a solution to helping each other. But I don't need help right now. For one, I could use some assistance, but I don't want any. Because for one, that assistance is going to cost me more.
Glad you said that. So for me, I'm glad you said that. So you meet a sister,
right?
And she coming out her mouth with these kids, and I can sure use a man to help me with that. That's her speech, and she won't get off it. What does your mind say to that?
She's still going. I'm going to be like this, and this is my honest. I'm like, well, you still get child support, don't you? You know.
She's probably on assistance.
Yeah, you still get it. I mean, if you getting that, then you good. All you got to do is get up off your behind and work.
Get off your ass and do something.
I mean, because I am not the one. I tell my kids this all the time. If you don't work, you don't eat.
The reason I stress on this, brother, and it's because we're in an era now where black women tend to think a man ain't a man, he ain't got no money in his pocket.
Yeah, that's society.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's the society we put ourselves in.
And I'm trying to stress the fact, money doesn't buy men. It doesn't define them.
At all.
Okay? A man's ability to love a woman and protect her ain't got nothing to do with how much money he got in his pocket. Okay?
That's just, money is just comfortability. That's
all it provides, brother.
It provides your basic needs and comfortability. If the more money you have, it's supposed to be, and they don't know, it is, the more money you're going to live beyond your means.
Look at the celebrity lives. These people got millions.
And they still
can't keep a marriage alive for 5 months.
Can't keep nobody happy.
Can't keep nobody for 2 minutes.
The best thing is genuine interaction. If it got to be some genuine reciprocation. It can't be selfish. When a woman is more or less gold digging or needs some help or want to be, that's just being selfish. She's trying to save herself. You know what I mean? She just want to be saved.
And I argue the reason she's so selfish, and I'm thinking, is because she met too many sugar daddy's willing to play the game by her rules.
Oh yeah, and then you got
know what I
those
mean?
too. Boy, they messed the game up.
Yes,
It
they
ain't
do.
tricking if you ain't got
Hit
it,
the
boy.
bump. Oh,
Hey, they messed the
fucked
game up because they
cold up.
let some of their
Yes, they
expectations.
did.
But then to each his own. Let those. Well, you need
But
to go
then
farm
if the
one of
fact,
them.
then go to if you willing to shell out your pocket to get it, go to
Yeah,
prostitutes.
yeah,
You ain't got to front like you like
and
a
then
chick,
that's
and she
another
ain't got to
thing.
front like she like
And
you.
that's another thing. That's why I don't like. I mean, strip clubs is fine, younger days, all that. But I don't see nothing in them. I don't see.
There's
me,
no tomorrow in that.
I can never see me throwing money to a gratification that I'm not
Sucker
going
move
to
all
do.
day long.
All
Where's
right,
mine?
I would rather say, Shorty, I got this money right here. You wanna? If I was on it like that, I'd rather give you the whole thing to be doing it.
Correct.
Nah, let's. But
Correct. Why
other than
nickel
that,
and dime it? Let's go
yeah.
make a real power move, right? I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you on
I'm
that.
not with that, and
I'm
that's
not with
not my
that either.
lifestyle.
It's not
So
mine either. Even back in the day, that wasn't my thinking.
I never even did.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
never.
that wasn't my thinking.
I did go to a few.
I did too.
But I would sit there like, what the heck, man, and then go home and nothing. Like I ain't going home with none of them. None of them going to get in the car with me. She like him. You know what I mean?
She like money. She like money.
Well, he got
Whoever's
the most
spending the money is who
Man,
she like.
listen,
In that world, in that environment. Yeah.
But our women are holding us in high regards. They're disappointed. Most of them are disappointed in us. They're not just that. You got some men. You got some men out here that prey on women for money too.
You do.
You got some men out here that got the money. You know what I'm saying?
They push up on the low self-esteem chicks. You know what I mean? You're right. No argument. But
so it goes both
let's
ways.
do the numbers on that though. How many get burnt in that game? As opposed to brothers and sisters. I would have to argue the men. If you're a sucker, if you're willing to play that game with them.
If you're ready to play that game, the men do get burnt because they be paying for a hope. The girl in the relationship already. This is your girl. Even if it's she your side piece, she still got another dude on the side. You know what I mean?
I think the mistake a lot of men do from hello, you don't owe her nothing. So stop all this wine and dine shit. Keep them first dates as cheap on your pocket as you can.
Hey, my man said buy her a bathroom set when you meet her. She can always use the bathroom set.
Nah, I ain't buying no. They ain't get no bathroom set. I could use a bathroom set.
No, shit. Buy a new set of knives or something.
Nah, I'm good.
You know,
I'm about to walk in the park. Here's a little something for you to drink.
Well,
let's get to talk.
It's a picnic. I did the walk in the park. I did the let's go get something to eat, sit in the park.
You're still getting to know each other.
It's something more interpersonal. I like to talk. I don't want to do, we got to go do something. A movie is never a good date. Dinner, cool, but I'm not going to be trying to run no motherfucking full course meal, taking you to, like the girl said, take you to Eddie V's. Well,
here's the thing. We're still back to getting to know each other.
Yeah.
So we give a shit where we're at. It's about the conversation.
Right. Now, what you want? You want it. And I done met some genuine ass women, I done let some good, I done let some good ones go, and some good ones let me go.
And I don't want to paint the picture that all black women are fucked up in this game. No, they're not. I met some thoroughbreds.
Because for one, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of them will look at, and this is true fact. I see it all the time happen to me. They look at me and think I'm a player or some sorts like that, and I'll be like, all right, that's fine until you get to know me. My friend now, and been with my friend for almost a year. We just friends. She's like, yo, I noticed you ain't got a hoes like I thought you had hoes. I said, no, I got a lot of friends though, a lot of female friends that but we're not fucking or none of that. See, I don't want to waste their time. And I'll let them know that. You could be attracted to me, I could be attracted to you, but once we fuck, it's over. We'll never be attracted to each other again.
What was it about those certain women that turned you off in terms of building with them, though?
Right now, and I'm going to tell you this is fact because I'm from the town. I'm born and raised here. I moved when I was 17, and I come back about 8-9 years ago, so I've been back about 10 years. I don't want to deal with, not saying that if I find out that you've been with anybody that I know.
Okay.
So my homeboy over there, he'd be like, we're like, yo, who that? Oh, that's such and such, man. I smashed her.
Okay.
And I'd be like, yeah.
Turn off number one.
Oh, yeah.
What's the next one?
You know, my sister, my family, or anything like that. Kids. I'm allergic to them.
Got you. Next one. That's number two.
Yeah, I'm allergic to kids. And just being picky, no ambition. I don't like no ambition. I'm gonna get up and go get
I'm gonna agree with all three you just said.
I cannot sit in the house all day. I do homebody shit when it's time to do homebody shit, but I'm gonna go get her. I like money. I like to work with me. We can build something together. If we ain't got none of that, talk to me. Don't lie. We ain't gotta lie to each other.
So what's the goal, the green light to a chick you would want to take serious?
Genuine shit. Like right now at this point, I don't want it. I had it. You know what I'm saying? So right now I don't want it.
You say had, you lost it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I lost a few of them, man. I lost a few of them.
So
I lost a few of them.
are you part of the dysfunctional brothers we talking
No,
about?
I am. No, well,
You said that? Okay.
I'm gonna be honest
Appreciate
with you.
your honesty, brother.
At that point in time, yeah, but I'm also one of the ones who know what I want.
Okay.
Now, I'd rather be single than to waste somebody's
Everybody else's
time.
time, I got you.
I've wasted time. I was married. I was married before, so my ex-wife, that's where I was like tried to really do what was supposed to be as a black man and a woman,
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
we got kids together, so we tried to do that family thing. It didn't work out because on me, not really ready, not really didn't know what I wanted to do. I'm still doing dumbass shit.
Well, I don't want to come off
Entertaining.
self-righteous. I, back in my day, fucked up with some really thorough chicks.
Boy,
What I call thorough is great attitude,
right,
great personality,
Right.
work ethic, had her
Right.
shit together, meaning own car, own place,
Right.
just looking for a dude to treat her right.
Oh, man, I
No
got
kid. I've met my share of that. And because at that point in my life, I was on some dumb shit,
Right.
wilding out,
Right.
running and gunning. I didn't really
Same.
appreciate what was in my
Same.
presence.
Until it's gone.
Yeah, until it's gone. Now that attitude changed. Trust me, it changed, brother. My father always say, brother, he's West Indian. Boy, it only take one, you know. You can do all the bullshit you do. You just take
Yeah.
one of them, and you're finished with them games you play. So
Right.
he was
Yeah.
he was right with that one, and it did take one, and that changed me ever since in terms of how I view black women.
I always say I don't want to let my last good one go. So everyone that I get, this might be a good one. You don't want to let your last
Life
good
ain't gonna
one
keep
go.
sending them to you.
Hey, at all. We know
You know what
that.
I mean?
We know that. Like,
Yes, sir.
you know that. He
Life
sent
will
you
stop
all
playing
these.
with you.
What? You find yourself
By
with
yourself.
by yourself with something you don't even want to
Word.
tolerate.
You feel me?
Somebody that could, yeah, I got flaws. We all got flaws that can accept it and work on them together. Somebody that make you want to change.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That says,
Yes. Then
yeah,
bring the better man out of you.
yeah, come on, yo, try this. This is new. Yo, boom, I like trying new shit. You know what I mean? Instead of doing this, let's do this.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I got a challenge for. I say, yeah, come on, let's open up a bank account before we fuck. We put $100 a week in there, and then let's have sex after that. Go on a trip with the money and have sex after that.
I have to disagree with that
It never worked.
because sex and money have nothing to do with one
the
another.
relationship. No,
You know
the
what I mean?
reason I'm saying that is because we don't want our mind on sex and money. You know what I'm
course.
saying? So with that being said, I'm not spending no money on you. You're not spending none on me. Guess what we doing?
But you're talking
We putting
joint
it in
account.
there.
You
No,
talk-
yeah.
Right?
We could put it
You don't
in a
think that's-
joint
you don't-
cash
you don't
app.
think- you don't think that's a little early in the game?
Nah, we can do that right off because for one, we can have is if you don't want to be it, we can stop right there. Get your money out
All right,
your
well,
mind.
if that's your style, fair
Yeah,
enough.
you get mine, you get
It's gonna
yours.
take
We
me a
done.
minute before I put my money with any chick, bruh.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
I would rather do
Your
that.
money is your life.
You want me to
The
tell you
same-
why?
there's a slight differential, but your money is your life.
If she got away, if she did something, you got off cheap. You got off cheap. Because imagine you done spent all these fucking years with her, and then you spent all this money with her, and now you done wasted all that time
All
with
right,
her.
let me
I
ask
would
you a
rather
question.
waste that 6
How
months
long
right
do you
there.
think it take for a chick to show her hand in terms of being on some foul shit? How long you think that take?
Man, they calculated, man. You can't take.
You ain't-
Women are calculated,
Brother,
man.
you still ain't answered. How long do
It
you
can
think?
take as long as she's satisfied. Women are calculated, man. I have met some of the best ones that have plot
When
and
a conniving chick,
yes,
some of them can be smart. But let me
yes,
tell you something.
they calculate.
It
You
don't-
said
it
show
don't-
their hand,
It don't take long, brother. It don't.
man.
I think a lot of men don't want to see what's right there in front of them.
That's true too. They don't want to see the lines
Whether
because
she
they're
look
calculated.
good or the pussy's good or whatever's good or whatever.
That's a
You
fact.
just don't want to see the fucked up shit about this young lady.
That's a fact. Just
Okay.
like some of the women don't want
And I
to see the
think that's
fucked
where a
up
lot
shit
of men
about
bite
men.
their own self in the ass.
Yeah, it goes both ways, And I have this. I met this chick in Philly, right? Boom. So in my life, I'm always used to chicks treating me like always. I can be with them and they giving me keys to the house and cars. They just treated me.
They give you the keys to the car.
sugar
Okay,
mamas. They
okay,
sugar
okay.
mamas. Always running the sugar
But
mamas.
they took care of you, make sure you're straight.
Always. I didn't
Okay.
want it, but they just want to be there, be
Okay.
sugar mamas. I always had my own. I never leech on none of these. I've been working all my life. Always had my own. But they like to think that that'll keep me. So this one chick, She from Philly. She bought me a car. I get my license back. I met her in November. She buys me a car in January.
Why did you accept it? Way too early to be buying your car.
Right. I never even, listen, I never even asked her to. I told her, called her, I said, yeah, I just got my license back, bop, bop, bop. She was like, yeah, what you trying to do? I said, shit, I ain't doing nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna come and get you. She came and got me. We in the, just riding around. She takes me to the car lot. Straight up, just like that, takes me to the car lot.
Why did you accept it?
Like,
You ain't
I'm gonna
answered
tell
that?
you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why did I accept it. Cause I got encouraged to accept it by one of my sisters. As we was in there, she calls me and I'm like, yo, this girl is about to buy me a car. I said, I ain't gonna let her buy me no daggone car, but she talking about she gonna put it in my name, not her name, my name. All I got to do is call the insurance company and get my own insurance, and I could drive off with it. I'm telling my, she's like, shit. This is my sister said, shit, a bitch, they'll do it to you. And that's what really, she's like, shit, they'll do it to
Now,
you.
you know
And
that.
I'm like, yes, they
Now, you know
will.
from a conscious perspective
Yes,
that is
yeah.
piss poor advice.
So now, mind you, it is piss poor advice, but at the time of the elation, she already had me. She
But
she
you
gonna
knew
do
you
it.
wasn't into
But
this
she was
chick
going to
like that.
buy. No, I wasn't.
Right. So
I never even. No, I liked her at the time. Come on, now we going for the moment. We living for the moment,
right.
and that's what I'm doing
So
at
why
the
not
moment.
tell her?
Shut
You
it
know
down
what?
right there.
Yes,
You
honey.
know what?
It's too soon for a whip right
if it
now.
was
You know what I mean?
if it was that, if I told you what she did before the car, you would have been like, oh shit, that's why you got the car. You know what I mean?
All right.
It wasn't
Okay.
just the car. It was more than.
It's more to it. Okay.
Yeah, it was a lot more to it.
Okay.
But the car was the straw that realized that after you got the car, a couple months go by, well, a couple weeks go by, you're like, oh shit. You know what? She's gonna feel like she's obligated. You're gonna have to see her now.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna close with this last question. I'm sure you're aware that statistically, black women are the least to get married. I'm sure you're aware of that.
Heard that.
If you weren't, then
No,
that's
I heard that. Heard
look it
that.
up. It's statistically true.
No, I
My
heard
question
that.
to you, brother, is: do you think today's black women, new and old generation, are capable of bringing the best out of a black man in terms of love? Do you think they're built to do it?
I'm gonna say it's in them to do it, man. It's in their DNA to do it. It's
If
in
that
our
was the case, how
DNA.
come they're the least to get married?
Well, listen, at least to get married because we're brainwashed,
You
man.
said
We're brainwashed, man. We're brainwashed. Marriage didn't even start. They
you're
started.
getting
They
into the
started
systemic
marriage,
part of it.
right now.
I'm
If you're
talking
talking
about
about families, and as far as family systemic marriage in the church, we ain't
don't
had
even
no.
want to talk about the
Don't
church.
talk about the marriage in the church, but marriage as
My
far
question is
as
pretty
a
basic.
unit, I know.
Do you think the sisters today can bring the best out of a black man in terms of loving them?
No. We're too far gone. We're too far gone. We're hating ourselves, man.
Gotcha.
We hate ourselves too
Gotcha.
much. Black people hate
Gotcha.
themselves
And
too
I could not
much.
agree. We hate
hate
ourselves
ourselves too much.
damn much.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we hate
And I couldn't
ourselves.
agree with you
And
more.
with that being said, I love my black people. But I hate y'all too. And I hate the way we become. I hate the way we
do each
become.
other. Word.
I hate the way we treat
Word.
each other. I hate
Word.
the way we do not love each other.
Word.
I hate the way we don't accept each other.
Drop
I
it.
hate the way we kill each other.
Yes.
I hate the way we believe in this nonsense together and we know better. We can have the facts in our face and we still will believe a lie.
It's almost as if we look for reasons to hate the next man
Right.
or
Like,
next female.
but see,
it's
we could
ridiculous.
tell you and show you that Willie Lynch told us to hate ourselves, but you still won't believe it. They'll tell you that they taught us to hate ourselves, and you still won't believe it. They taught us to hate ourselves. They taught us to hate us
A lot of people argue.
more than they hate us. We are the New Ku Klux Klan.
Yes, yes. I
We are
could
the
not
new
agree
Klan.
more.
We
You're
are the
actually
new Klan.
co-signing my thoughts.
Hey, man.
But some would argue that Willie Lynch never existed. Okay, let's say for argument he didn't. But damn, what he stood for, what he wrote in that book, sure enough, you can see it in our people. You can see it in our people.
So they would rather believe a letter from Santa than a letter from Willie Lynch. That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's why I say we're lost.
We lost, man.
We're lost. We've been set back.
And I think we're too far gone.
We've been set back 400 years We don't have anything as a people. We used to have black schools. We used to have black doctors. We used to have black dentists. We used to have our own.
Yes.
We
We
don't
had a
have
black
shit.
community,
No
yes.
black supermarkets. No black doctors. No
We
black
have nothing,
lawyers.
nothing.
We got to go to somebody else to pull our teeth.
Yep.
We got to go to somebody else for everything. You know, Muhammad Ali said it best. We don't want to be with y'all because if y'all lights get shut off, they cut y'all electric off, then we stuck. You know what I mean? We can't even make our own toilet paper. Let's make some black-owned toilet paper.
Well, I'm
You
gonna
know
end
what
with
I'm
this,
saying?
man. And it was a pleasure talking to you.
Likewise,
But all
likewise.
black people got out here is each other.
And we
Don't
are
nobody give a fuck about us.
at all.
Nobody.
And
Do
and
not
and
get this shit
and the
twisted.
thing about that too. With that being said, man, just say what's up to somebody one day.
We got
You'll
our
never
heads
know.
up too many other ethnicities' ass. We want their approval.
Well,
But
that's
we
the
don't want
thing.
to seek the approval of each other
Of each
and
other.
help each other, big up each other.
Because
We
we
failed
ain't got,
miserably in
we,
that
ain't- we,
department.
we fail miserably in a lot of things because we need to get our own land. That's what we need to do.
Yes, sir.
And that's another thing.
Yes, I know.
Boy,
And we need to face what slavery has done to us psychologically. But that would take another
That's what I
podcast.
said. To unlearn that lie, we need another 400 years.
You ain't never lying, brother.
Appreciate
You and I,
you,
brother. I
man.
appreciate you too, brother. Thank you for sitting with me,
Appreciate
man.
you. Likewise.
Calvin X out.
Randy Cooper.
Randy, yes, sir. Appreciate talking to you, baby.
Likewise, man.
Peace.
Get some mad.
You already know.
My stomach.